Today we're going to talk about the individual vertebrae that make up a scoliosis spine. So we know that in your spine you have segments. These segments are called vertebrae. Now I have a handy dandy vertebrae that I've made out of Play-Doh. This is looking at a vertebrae from the back, and it has these two oval shaped things that are called pedicles. And also in the middle is kind of like a nose, and that's the spinous process. So now if you run your fingers up and down your back, you'll feel those little bumps on your back, and those are the spinous processes of each individual vertebrae. Now looking at an x-ray of an individual with scoliosis, we see, looking from the back, the individual pedicles. This one I've highlighted in red. So this is looking at somebody from the back. This is the back of a vertebrae, and this is the front of the vertebrae. Now this individual has a scoliosis curve. The convex side of the curve is going to the left, and the concave side right here is on the right. So even along with this curve that's going to the left, each individual vertebrae is actually rotated back on the left side. So when we look at, I've got a drawing here. When you look at a spine, this is a straight spine. You see the individual vertebrae and their pedicles, and here's just one. And here you have a scoliosis spine. And where the curve right here is going to the right, the vertebrae are moving back on the right. So when you look at the individual vertebrae, you can see on the right side, looking from the back, it's actually wedge-shaped. We call that lateral wedging of the vertebral bodies in a scoliosis spine. So it's not just the whole spine that has the curve. Each individual vertebrae is actually wedged and is rotated backwards. So this is actually rotated backwards on this convex side. So this explains, or gives us one explanation on why we don't want to do side bending or additional rotation in scoliosis. So you can imagine if this is the individual vertebrae and this side is taller than the other side. Now, if you side bend on that side, you're just encouraging that side to grow even more taller, which could potentially further increase the scoliosis. Hope that kind of makes some sense. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.